ticking dynamite. I blow your candle lights.
No, I ain't gonna do a dagger thing. No, I ain't.
Your eyes, they can open up a whole new way of looking at romance, and you see through me. And when I'm looking in your eyes, my mind begins to dream of love so deep, the kind that wise men talk about, the kind that makes you weep. You know that I will try to win your love, 'cause I'm convinced that you are my better half. I like your lips, they can tenderly explore the secret places of romance. And when you speak, I can hear the angels up above begin to sing. Oh, love so deep, the kind that makes a shimmer in a diamond look so cheap. You know that I will try to win you, 'cause I'm convinced that you are mine better half. When you hold me in your arms, I feel love's tenderness. With your touch, I feel a tremor in my body, and it brings me to my knees, to a love so deep, the kind of Romeo and Juliet could not achieve. You know that I'm trying to win it all, 'cause I'm convinced that you are my better half.
Good day everyone, my name is Aisha.
And I'm Gladys.
Today is Data Privacy Day and we in Nimsy would like to share a few simple steps you can take to celebrate and keep your data and name secure.
Keep your name secure and don't share with anyone.
Good day everyone, my name is Aisha.
And I'm Gladys.
Today is Data Privacy Day and we in Nimsy would like to share a few simple steps you can take to celebrate and keep your data and name data and name secure.
Keep your name secure and don't share with anyone unless necessary. Beware of phishing scams that ask for your name or other personal information. Make sure to update your personal information with Nimsy if anything changes or if there's an error.
The Nimsy mobile app is a convenient way to access the NIN and perform transactions such as linking NIN to SIM, verification and virtual NIN generation. You can also download the app from the Google Play or Apple App Store.
By following these guides, you can protect your personal data and secure your name. Remember to visit Nimsy official website or follow us on all social media platforms to learn more on how to secure your name and use of virtual name.
Please spread the word, share the video, and encourage your friends and family to take control of their name. Good day everyone, my name is Aisha.
And I'm Gladys.
Today is Data Privacy Day and we in Nimsy would like to share a few simple steps you can take to celebrate and keep your data and name secure.
Keep your name secure and don't share with anyone unless necessary. Beware of phishing scams that ask for your name or other personal information. Make sure to update your personal information with Nimsy if anything changes or if there's an error.
The Nimsy mobile app is a convenient way to access the NIN and perform transactions such as linking NIN to SIM, verification and virtual NIN generation. You can also download the app from the Google Play or Apple App Store.
By following these guides, you can protect your personal data and secure your name. Remember to visit Nimsy official website or follow us on all social media platforms to learn more on how to secure your name and use of virtual name.
Please spread the word, share the video, and encourage your friends and family to take control of their name.
Hello. Hello. Yeah. Sorry, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Please, apology for starting late. The Honorable Minister will soon step in anytime from now. And I want us to quickly do something. Please, let's just move forward so that we occupy our seats from this third row. Yeah, please, let's just move forward. And then, if we're at that side, we can make sure that we fill up the middle first. Thank you so much. Please, apology for starting late. We are starting anytime from now. Sorry that we are taking you out of your seat. The inconvenience. Sorry, please. Yeah, it's a free sitting, but from the front, let's try as much as possible to fill up. You can come to this side too. Let's spread out. Yeah. Thank you so much.
Good day everyone, my name is Aisha.
And I'm Gladys.
Today is Data Privacy Day and we in Nimsy would like to share a few simple steps you can take to celebrate and keep your data and NIN secure.
Keep your NIN secure and don't share with anyone unless necessary. Beware of phishing scams that ask for your NIN or other personal information. Make sure to update your personal information with Nimsy if anything changes or if there's an error.
The Nimsy mobile app is a convenient way to access the NIN and perform transactions such as linking NIN to SIM, verification and virtual NIN generation. You can also download the app from the Google Play or Apple App Store.
By following these guides, you can protect your personal data and secure your NIN. Remember to visit Nimsy official website or follow us on all social media platforms to learn more on how to secure your NIN and use of virtual NIN.
Please spread the word, share the video, and encourage your friends and family to take control of their NIN. Good day everyone, my name is Aisha.
And I'm Gladys.
Today is Data Privacy Day and we... Good day everyone, my name is Aisha.
And I'm Gladys.
Today is Data Privacy Day and we in Nimsy would like to share a few simple steps you can take to celebrate and keep your data and NIN secure.
Keep your NIN secure and don't share with anyone unless necessary. Beware of phishing scams that ask for your NIN or other personal information. Make sure to update your personal information with Nimsy if anything changes or if there's an error.
The Nimsy mobile app is a convenient way to access the NIN and perform transactions such as linking NIN to SIM, verification and virtual NIN generation. You can also download the app from the Google Play or Apple App Store.
By following these guides, you can protect your personal data and secure your NIN. Remember to visit Nimsy official website or follow us on all social media platforms to learn more on how to secure your NIN and use of virtual NIN.
Please spread the word, share the video, and encourage your friends and family to take control of their NIN.
Hi there. Did you know that your identity can now be verified anywhere, anytime, with ease, while keeping your data safe at all times?
Tokenization is a solution designed to protect your identity from harvesting, cloning, and duplication.
Wondering how tokenization works? It's easy. Step 1. Download the Nimsy mobile app from the mobile. Hi there. Did you know that your identity can now be verified anywhere, anytime, with ease, while keeping your data safe at all times?
The NIN tokenization is a solution designed to protect your identity from harvesting, cloning, and duplication.
Wondering how tokenization works? It's easy. Step 1. Download the Nimsy mobile app from the Goodwill store.
Step 2. Click on the Virtual NIN tab.
Step 3. Input or search enterprise ID or scan QR code of the enterprise requesting your NIN.
Step 4. Copy your virtual NIN and present it to the verifying agent.
Remember, this token expires after 72 hours and cannot be used by any other enterprise.
You don't have a smartphone? Don't worry. Simply dial *346*3* NIN enterprise ID #.
The enterprise code will be issued by the verifying agent.
NIN tokenization.
Own your identity, secure your identity. Hi there. Did you know that your identity can now be verified anywhere, anytime, with ease, while keeping your data safe at all times?
The NIN tokenization is a solution designed to protect your identity from harvesting, cloning, and duplication.
Wondering how tokenization works? It's easy. Step 1. Download the Nimsy mobile app from the mobile store.
Step 2. Click on the Virtual NIN tab.
Step 3. Input or search enterprise ID or scan QR code of the enterprise requesting your name.
Step 4. Copy your virtual name and present it to the verifying agent.
Remember, this token expires after 72 hours and cannot be used by any other enterprise.
You don't have a smartphone? Don't worry. Simply dial *346*3*NIN**enterprise ID #.
The enterprise code will be issued by the verifying agent.
NIN tokenization.
Own your identity, secure your identity. Hi there. Did you know that your identity can now be verified anywhere, anytime, with ease while keeping your data safe at all times?
The NIN tokenization is a solution designed to protect your identity from harvesting, cloning, and duplication.
Wondering how tokenization works? Step 1. Download the Nimsy mobile app from the mobile store.
Step 2. Click on the virtual NIN tab.
Step 3. Input or search enterprise ID or scan QR code of the enterprise requesting your name.
Step 4. Copy your virtual name and present it to the verifying agent.
Remember, this token expires after 72 hours and cannot be used.
I don't know what you're talking about, and I'm not an armed robber.
Who is this?
I don't know what you're talking about, and I'm not an armed robber.
Who is this? Is this not you? Are you not Big T?
That's not me, and I'm not Big T.
And I suppose you will deny you are from Osun State too.
I'm from Kwara State.
Your name is Tunde Alabi. The criminal's name is Tunde Alabi. You don't even have ID to prove who you say you are.
Fact. This is a case of mistaken identity. This is Tunde Alabi alias Big T from Osun, the leader of a notorious armed robbery gang. And this is Tunde Alabi from Kwara, self-employed. Problem: hideable way of proving beyond reasonable doubt who he says he is. With Nimsy, this will not happen because every person would have a unique national identification number, NIN, linked to his or her biometrics. NIN enables you to easily identify yourself anytime, anywhere. Enroll once and be identified for life. Nimsy, providing assured identity.
I don't know what you're talking about, and I'm not an armed robber.
Who is this? Is this not you? Are you not Big T?
That's not me, and I'm not Big T.
And I suppose you will deny you are from Osun State too.
I'm from Kwara State.
Your name is Tunde Alabi. The criminal's name is Tunde Alabi. You don't even have ID to prove who you are.
Fact. This is a case of mistaken identity. This is Tunde Alabi alias Big T from Osun, the leader of a notorious armed robbery gang. And this is Tunde Alabi from Kwara, self-employed. Problem is, to no credible way of proving beyond reasonable doubt who he says he is. With Nimsy, this will not happen because every person would have a unique national identification number, NIN, linked to his or her biometrics. NIN enables you to easily identify yourself anytime, anywhere. Enroll once and be identified for life. Nimsy, providing assured identity.
I don't know what you're talking about, and I'm not an armed robber.
Who is this? Is this not you? Are you not Big T?
That's not me, and I'm not Big T.
And I suppose you will deny you are from Osun State too.
Kwara State.
Your name is Tunde Alabi. The criminal's name is Tunde Alabi. You don't even have ID to prove who you say you are.
Fact. This is a case of mistaken identity. This is Tunde Alabi alias Big T from Oshun, the leader of a notorious... And this is Tunde Alabi from Kwara, self-employed. Problem is, Tunde has no credible way of proving beyond reasonable doubt who he says he is. With Nimsy, this will not happen because every person would have a unique national identification number, NIN, linked to his or her biometrics. NIN enables you to easily identify yourself anytime, anywhere. Enroll once and be identified for life. Nimsy, providing assured identity.
I don't know what you're talking about, and I'm not an armed robber.
Who is this? Is this not you? Are you not Big T?
That's not me, and I'm not Big T.
And I suppose you will deny you are from Osun State too.
I'm from Kwara State.
Your name is Tunde Alabi. The criminal's name is Tunde Alabi. You don't even have...
Fact. This is a identity. This is Tunde alias Big T from Oshun, the leader of a notorious armed robbery gang. And this is Tunde Alabi from Kwara, self-employed. Problem is, Tunde has no credible way of proving beyond reasonable doubt who he says he is. With Nimsy, this will not happen because every person would have a unique national identification number, NIN, linked to his or her biometrics. NIN enables you to easily identify yourself anytime, anywhere. Enroll once and be identified for life. Nimsy, providing assured identity.
I don't know what you're talking about, and I'm not an armed robber.
Who is this? Is this not you? Are you not Big T?
That's not me, and I'm not Big T.
I'm from Osun State too.
I'm from Kwara State.
Tunde Alabi. You don't even have ID to prove who you say you are.
Fact. This is a case of mistaken identity. This is Tunde Alabi alias Big T from Oshun, the leader of a notorious armed robbery gang. And this is Tunde Alabi from Kwara, self-employed. Problem is, Tunde has no credible way of proving beyond reasonable doubt who he says he is. With Nimsy, this will not happen because every person would have a unique national identification number, NIN, linked to his or her biometrics. NIN enables you to identify yourself anytime, anywhere. Enroll once and be identified for life. Nimsy, providing assurance.
And
I suppose you would deny you are from Osun State too.
Kwara State.
The criminal's name is Tunde. You don't even...
Fact. Case of mistake. This is Tunde Alabi alias Shun, the armed robbery gang. Probably proving be who he said with NIM happens and virtual NIN is or labels identify yourself anytime, anywhere. Enroll once and be identified for life. Nimsy, providing assured identity.
I do know what you're talking about, and I'm not an armed robber.
Who is this? Is this not you?
Not me. And I'm not Big T.
You deny you have
Kwara State.
Your name is criminal. You don't even have.
Fact case of T. This is Tunde Alabi from Oshun, the lead robbery gang, and from Kwara. Problem is, Tunde of proving beyond reasonable doubt who he says he is. This will not happen. Word identification number, NIN, linked to his or her biometrics. NIN enables you to easily identify yourself anytime, anywhere. Enroll once and be identified for life. Nimsy, providing assured identity.
I do know what you're talking about, and I'm not an armed robber.
Thank you very much. You may all be seated. I am delighted to welcome you all to the 5th National Identity Day.
Themed Identity as a Catalyst for Nigeria's Development, examining the role of identity in key government programs of social net, financial inclusion, promotion of good governance, and transparency. Please put your hands together.
My name is Rosabel Okoro, and my co-anchor is
Elijah Adejo. Thank you.
Please, would like to invite to the stage the participants of the ID Day competition. In the category of poetry, would like to invite Abdullahi Yusuf from Bayero University. Please, if you're in the audience, can you come up and recite your own poetry? Thank you very much. Please, a round of applause for him.
Well, good morning once again. My name is Abdullah Yusuf from Bayero University, Kano, and I'm here to read a poetry about the importance of identity to me, you, and all. In the realm of numbers and stands a code, a key to identity, an emblem to hold. Nigeria's NIN, it binds us together, embracing its importance now and forever. To me, it echoes a sense of belonging, a connection to my homeland, everlastingly strong. Carrying my identity, a unique song, in the chorus of Nigeria, where I belong. To you, dear friend, it opens a door, a gateway to services forevermore. In the realms of government and beyond, a number of significance, a bond we respond. To all, it serves as a guardian shield, protecting privacy, our identities concealed. In a world of complex webs and disguise, the NIN safeguards our truth is symbolized. It enables us to access benefit and rights, to partake in a democratic nation's vibrant night, to engage in a commerce, finance, and trade, with integrity and trust, our path laid. The NIN, a thread weaving unity's thread, connecting us all tenaciously widespread. In its digit, a tapestry of diversity thrives, an ode to our nation where 1,000 identities arrive. Yet, let us not forget the importance it holds, to respect privacy and stand against any fraud that unfolds, to protect personal data, a sacred creed. For in honor, our society thrives indeed. Let our NINs be a symbol of pride, of unity, trust, and the Nigerian stride, upholding its significance hand in hand. We stand as one, a harmonious breed. So let us treasure the numbers embrace. Within its digit, our identity takes place. For in the grand mosaic of Nigeria's core, our NINs shine bright, assisting one and all. In the realm of numbers stand a code, a beacon of identity, a legacy to uphold. Nigeria's NIN, it unifies our land, guiding us forward, united hand in hand. Thank you.
Please, let's appreciate him. Abdullahi Yusuf, thank you for that remarkable poetry.
Would also like to recognize the representative of the CG of the Nigerian Immigration Service, DCG Dora Amahian.
In the category of essay, I would like to invite to the stage OK Miracle from University of Nigeria to recite his essay. Please, a round of applause for him. If you're in the audience, please come over to the stage. Please, let's appreciate him. Let's appreciate him with a warm welcome.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Okemira Kumadabuchi, law student at University of Nigeria, Enugu campus. I wrote an essay on the importance of identity to me, you, and all. Introduction. It was on a Wednesday morning. I just gained admission into the prestigious University of Nigeria, Enugu campus. When I was conversing with one of my classmates by name Ayon Folua, a young man from the Yoruba ethnic group, he told me, "Miracle, you sound so erotic. You should try to refine how you pronounce some English words." I was angry at first because I felt insulted, but on a second thought, I saw that it was something to be proud of. As an Igbo person, nobody expects me to be so fluent at English like the British. I am an Igbo person, therefore I'll speak it the Igbo way. Every person's existence depends in large part on their sense of identity. It includes the particular confluence of traits, conviction, principle, and life events that make each of us who we are. Our identity plays a critical role in our personal development, social connection, and general well-being through influencing our view, interaction, and aspiration. The importance of identity to me, you, and every person will be discussed in this essay, with particular emphasis on how it affects self-awareness, personal growth, cultural belonging, and societal cohesiveness. Understanding the concept of identity. According to Oxford Dictionary, identity is the fact of being who or what a person or thing is. Merriam-Webster defines identity as a distinguishing character or personality of an individual. This means identity makes one unique. For instance, if in a community, Chinwe is known to always take what does not belong to her, she will definitely be identified as a thief. Identity is a multifaceted and complex concept that encompasses the essence of who we are as individuals. It goes beyond the superficial aspect of our physical appearances and delves into the core of our being, encompassing our beliefs, values, experiences, and sense of self. To truly grasp the concept of identity, we must explore its various dimensions and the factors that shape and influence it. Identity serves as a foundation for self-awareness, enabling us to understand and appreciate our individuality. By recognizing our strengths, weaknesses, interests, and passion, we gain valuable insight into our goals and aspirations. Self-awareness allows us to make informed decisions, set meaningful objectives, and pursue paths that align with our authentic selves. When we understand our identity, we can cultivate our talents, build on our strengths, and work towards personal growth and fulfillment. Identity plays a crucial role in fostering a sense of cultural belongings and appreciation for diversity. Our cultural background, ethnicity, and heritage contribute to our identity, shaping our values, tradition, and perspective. Embracing our cultural identity allows us to connect with our roots, preserve our heritage, and participate in a vibrant tapestry of diverse culture. Furthermore, understanding and respecting others' identity promotes empathy, tolerance, inclusivity, fostering harmonious coexistence in a multicultural society. Identity is not only personal, but also collective, as it contributes to the formation of a larger group and communities. Shared identity, such as nationality, religion, or political affiliation, can create a sense of belonging and unity among individuals who share common values and goals. Collective identity provides a platform for collaboration, social cohesion, and collective action towards common causes. It can empower individuals to bring about positive changes, advocate for social justice, and address issues that affect their communities. It is important to recognize that identity is not fixed, but rather an evolving process. Our identity are influenced by various factors, including personal experiences, relationship, education, and exposure to different cultures and perspectives. As we navigate through life, we continuously shape and redefine our identities, adapting to new circumstances and embracing growth opportunities. Embracing this fluidity allows us to explore and integrate diverse aspects of our identity, leading to personal development and a richer understanding of ourselves and others. Types of identity. Identity encompasses various traits that we are born with and thoughts, beliefs, and values we acquire from our surroundings. Here are some common types of identity and their brief description. Personal identity. Personal identity refers to the unique characteristics and attributes that distinguishes one individual from another. It encompasses our personality traits, talents, interests, and aspirations. Personal identity is shaped by a combination of genetic factors, environmental influences, and our own choices and experiences. It is a dynamic construct that evolves throughout our life as we grow, learn, and navigate through different stages and transitions. Social identity. Social identity is the aspect of our identity that is derived from our membership in various social groups. These groups can include, but are not limited to, our family, culture, nationality, religion, gender, and socioeconomic background. Social identity plays a significant role in shaping our beliefs, values, attitudes, and behaviors. It provides us with a sense of belonging and connection to a larger community, while also influencing our interaction with others and our perception of ourselves. Cultural identity. Cultural identity is closely linked to social identity and refers to the aspect of our identity that are influenced by the culture or cultures we belong to. It encompasses the shared custom, tradition, belief, languages, and values that define a particular group. Cultural identity can have a profound impact on our worldview, self-expression, and understanding of the world around us. It can foster a sense of pride, heritage, and cultural belonging, while also influencing our attitudes towards diversity and intercultural interaction. The importance of identity. Identity is a multifaceted concept that holds great importance in shaping individuals and society. It refers to the characteristics, beliefs, values, and affiliations that define who a person or a group or person are. Identity encompasses various dimensions, including personal, cultural, social, and collective aspects. Here are some reasons why identity is important. 1. Self-understanding and self-expression. Identity plays a crucial role in self-understanding and self-expression. It helps individuals to develop a sense of who they are, their unique qualities, and their place in the world. Understanding their identity allows individuals to express themselves authentically and assert their values and beliefs. In conclusion, Nigeria should be proud of their identity. Many of our indigenous languages are going to extinction due to the fact that English language is favored over our own languages. 29 of Nigerian minor languages have become extinct, while another 29 minor languages are in danger of extinction. Three Nigerian major languages, Yoruba, Igbo, and Ishekiri, are also endangered. According to studies by the United Nations Educational, Scientific, and Cultural Organization, and views expressed by language teachers and linguists, identity holds profound importance to me, you, and all individuals. It is the essence of who we are, encompassing our unique characteristics, beliefs, and experiences. Our identity contributes to self-awareness, personal development, cultural belonging, and social cohesion. By embracing our identities and respecting the identities of others, we foster understanding, empathy, and inclusivity. As we navigate through life, let us celebrate the beauty of our individual identity and recognize the collective strength that diversity brings to our world. Thank you.
Thank you very much. I think OK Miracle deserves another round of applause.
Let's recognize the chairman, National Population Commission, Honorable Nasir Issa Kwara. Please put your hands together for him.
In the words of Joseph Athick, the Executive Chairman of ID for Africa, having an identity in society is a proxy for inclusion.
Drawing an inspiration from that word, identity gives you a sense of belonging, and it plays an important role in empowering an individual to exercise his fundamental rights and responsibilities, especially in an equitable society like Nigeria.
Identity is a crucial element in the design of economy and social policies. It helps the government at all levels plan effectively for developmental purposes. Identity helps the citizens to exercise fundamental human rights and facilitate access to all government services, such as social security, agriculture, financial inclusion, and voter registration.
Please, let's put our hands together as we celebrate the 5th National Identity Day.
Please put your hands together. Thank you very much. To give the welcome address is an achiever par excellence, a charismatic woman with over 18 years of professional experience that spans across ICT, oil and gas, and consulting. She has left an indelible footprint wherever she has worked. Prior to becoming the Acting Director General and Chief Executive Officer of the National Identity Management Commission, Engineer Abisoye Koka Odushote was the CEO of LASEMRA in Lagos State, Nigeria. A thoroughbred engineer, she has distinguished herself in the field of identity database management, scooping awards and recognition of global interest. Please put your hands together. As an avid reader, she is always ready to share her wealth of knowledge and admirable intellect with everyone. Like they say, a golden fish has no hiding place. She was spotted by His Excellency President Bola Ahmed Tinubu and got appointed to lead the very strategic Nimsy. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the stage the Acting Director General and Chief Executive Officer of the National Identity Management Commission, Engineer Abisoye Koka Odushote. Please put your hands together.
Excellency Bola Ahmed, GCFR, President Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, His Excellency Senator Kashim Shettima G-Con, the Vice President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, His Excellency the Senate President Goodwill Akpabio, the Senate President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, the Honorable Minister of the Ministry of Interior, Honorable Dr. Olubumi Tunji Ojo. Please give him a round of applause, because he's here. The Chairman, National Population Commission, National Commissioner, National Data Protection Commission, Assistant Comptroller General, Nigeria Security, Civil Defense Corps, Defense Intelligence Agency, representative of the Nigeria Immigration Service, representative of the Nigeria Correctional Service, representatives of the telecom sectors, MTN, Nine Mobile, Airtel, Glo, the DG National Senior Citizen Center, the Group Chairman, IRS Group, Alhaji Rabiu, thank you for coming, and the MD, NIBS, Mrs. Faith Akindele. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, I extend my heartfelt gratitude to each one of you for gracing us with your presence today. On behalf of the management and the dedicated staff of the National Identity Management Commission, it is my distinct pleasure to welcome you to this remarkable event centered around the celebration of the 5th International Identity Day. Before we delve into the proceedings, I wish to convey my sincere appreciation to His Excellency Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR, the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces. His decision to appoint me as the Acting Director General of Nimsy is a profound testament to the President's unwavering faith in the Commission's recent achievements and his optimistic outlook on our future endeavors. Today, we gather here not only to commemorate the 5th International Day, Identity Day, but also to celebrate the profound role of identity in shaping Nigeria's economic development. Under the theme, Identity as a Catalyst for Nigeria's Development, examining the role of identity in key government programs of social safety net, financial inclusion, promotion of good governance, and transparency. We are back on a journey that resonates deeply with our national aspirations. The day holds exceptional importance as it provides us with an opportunity to reflect on the pivotal role that rights and our place within the society. It is the key to unlock access to essential services, social benefits, and opportunities for personal and economic growth. It is a testament to our individuality and a bridge to our shared humanity. At the Nimsy, our vision is clear: to provide a digital primary identity for all citizens and all residents, making it a reference point for all. We believe that the access to reliable identity is not a privilege, but a fundamental right. It is the foundation upon which we can build a more inclusive, secure, and prosperous society. We are determined to ensure that every eligible Nigerian in urban centers and rural areas have this unique identity, which is exemplified by the National Identification Number in the same way as the rest of the world. This will go a long way in ensuring that more people benefit from government's social safety net programs under the National Social Intervention Agency, which will also pave way for financial inclusion and access to services, especially in the hard-to-reach areas of the country. In the face of emerging technologies and evolving threats, we must remain vigilant in safeguarding the integrity and security of identity systems. While embracing digital transformation, we must prioritize the principles of privacy and data protection. Above all, we must be inclusive, leaving no one behind, as endeavor to provide identity solutions to all. As we peer into the future, I reaffirm our unanswering, unswerving commitment to the cause of identity management. Let us continue to work diligently to strengthen the bonds of trust between citizens and the federal government. Let us harness the potential of identity to propel economic development, foster social inclusion, and advance the cause of justice and human rights. On this Identity Day commemoration, I extend my heartfelt gratitude to my esteemed minister, the Honorable Minister of Interior, Honorable Dr. Olubumi Tunji Ojo, our dedicated team at the Nimsy, our esteemed partners, stakeholders, and the citizens and legal residents we have the privilege to serve. Your steadfast support and unwavering commitment have propelled us to this juncture, and together we shall ascend even greater heights on the path ahead. Let us mark this day not only by rejoicing, but with also a renewed sense of purpose and unyielding determination. Together we can construct a world where identity becomes a force for good, a tool for empowerment, and a beacon of hope for all. Thank you, and may we steadfastly advance in our noble mission to provide identity for all. God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Thank you very much.
That was a remarkable welcome address by Director General and Chief Executive Officer of the National Identity Management Commission, Engineer Abisoye Koka Odusute. I think she deserves another round of applause, please.
Thank you. Our next speaker is an innovator, a technocrat, a man with an incredible track record of success in the global digital sphere. His enterprise spanned through project management, policy making, and ICT. In 2006, he pioneered the first Nigerian content workshop.
Foray into politics began in 2019 when he was elected into the Federal House of Representatives. His stellar performance ensured he got re-elected for another term in 2023. He has made so many innovative impacts in Nigeria and Africa and has won many awards and recognition globally. He is a recipient of the Sir Ahmadu Bello Platinum Leadership Award of Excellence, as well as Kwame Nkrumah Leadership Award as a worthy ambassador of African youth. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, please join me to welcome to the podium His Honorable Minister of Interior, Dr. Olubumi Tunji Ojo, for the introduction of the ID Day. If you're clapping, clap properly, make it count and make it loud. Thank you very much.
Thank you. May we be seated, please? Thank you. His Excellency, the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR, His Excellency, the Vice President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, His Excellency Senator Kashim Shettima, GCON. Please permit me, because of one on time, to rest and rely on all established protocols. Before I go into my prepared speech, let me first of all appreciate the President for the appointment of Bisoye Koka. The appointment of Bisoye to me shows that we are ready for renewed hope within the national identity space. What it means to me personally, because I know her capacity, I'm not supposed to be saying this, but I just have to say it. It shows that, for me, identity management system can now be a platform for generating higher national productivity, job creation, competitiveness, and national development. Because for you to lead an organization, for you to make a difference, you must be someone with the capacity to make a difference. I tell people capacity is everything. To succeed as a leader, you need capacity, you need discipline. Once you have the capacity, you're dedicated and you're disciplined, then you can achieve anything. Today, my expectations from Nimsy, trust me, we have very high expectations. Very high expectations. Nimsy, you've done well, but you can do better. Having over 100 million IDs, it's not a joke. But nevertheless, there's still a lot of work to do. And I say this, Nimsy has been a sleeping giant. This is the time for you to wake up and take your place. All over the world, the new oil is data. That's the new oil. The future of Nigeria is data, and of course, as we migrate towards knowledge-based economy, Nimsy has a strategic role to play. And under your leadership, Bisoye, I'm very sure you would rather disappoint yourself than disappoint the president. Please don't disappoint us. Having said that, I'm glad to welcome you all to this year's commemoration of the Identity Day. This is the 5th commemoration of the event and the first one under the current administration of His Excellency President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR. Accordingly, as you are aware, with the movement of Nimsy to the Ministry of Interior, this marks my very first official commemoration of the National Identity Day as the Honorable Minister of Interior. Furthermore, former President Buhari on 29th August 2019 enjoined Nigerians to be part of the Coalition for International Identity Day, making Nigeria become the first country in the world to formally adopt 16th September, otherwise called 16/9, as Identity Day. It is all about taking one day out of the year, nationally and internationally, to appreciate the real value of ownership of verifiable identity in our everyday lives. Looking at the progress made so far in ensuring digital identity inclusion for everyone, and what future solutions can be put in place to ensure better lives for the citizens and legal residents of this country of ours, Nigeria. His Excellency President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR, has promised renewed hope agenda of ensuring a better life for all Nigerians. In his kind wisdom, he has entrusted us with the responsibility of making this renewed hope come to fruition. At this junction, you are all aware that we're living in the modern digital age where a secure and verifiable identity is vital for any such system to work. Think about the risks that are associated with accessing bank services and getting ATM cards without proving your identity, or engaging with other social media platforms without first verifying your identity. So identity is key in our everyday lives, which is why we must commemorate this day today. I have stated that I've started the harmonization and integration of national identity, which to me is a major means of mitigating and controlling crime for national development, with a database of over 100 million national identity numbers in the National Identity Database. Nimsy provided essential access to attaining this global goal, along with other major stakeholders. We are therefore committed to ensure there's a single point of contact for national identity management in Nigeria, and that has to be managed by Nimsy. Let me assure you that the ministry is in the process of establishing a data bank of all identities, of course, under Nimsy, with the overarching objective of having a digital identity of all citizens of the country. This will help us to have what we call a single point of contact. I imagine if I need to fly and I don't have my ID card, and that's not a problem. I imagine that criminal out there not being able to check into any hotel in Nigeria because his identity will be gotten. I can only imagine our points of entry in Nigeria being so secured that we introduce not just biometric, but facial recognition analytical systems that can easily detect criminals and people unwanted or criminal record database all over the world. How secured our country can be. Identity is what we live for. Identity is who we are. Identity is what we can be, and identity is what can determine and what will determine the extent of our national development. That's the fact. And without an effective identity management, trust me, the country cannot develop. So the moment, the time for national development is now. The renewed hope agenda will be incomplete. The renewed hope agenda, to me, will not fulfill its potential if national identity management is not at the center point. Hence, Nimsy is one of the legacies that we have, and one that we must protect. It is befitting then that the theme of today's identity is identity as a catalyst for Nigeria's development. We are all stakeholders in ensuring the successful implementation of positive policies regarding national identity as it affects government, social safety net, and financial inclusion program. The proliferation of registers, of course, can stop why Nimsy becomes the custodian of social register. I think it's doable. I think it's doable. I think it's what we can do. For me, the harmonization of voters' identification number, BVN, road safety, NIN, and all other ID numbers can start now. We cannot be seen to investors as if we don't mean business. Nigeria means business. Nigeria is ready for business, and Nigeria is waiting for investment, and as such, Nimsy, we are relying on you to make sure that people are actually who they say they are and can be verified at any point in time. It will be very unfair for me to leave without appreciating some of, I saw our sponsors. I want to thank you. It means you believe in us. MTN, they say MTN everywhere you go, right? I want to thank you for what you're doing. Zenith Bank, and of course, JAMB, one of the first public sectors to embrace identity management in their processes. We thank you, IDEMIA, Airtel, Biosec, Synfix. I think I've heard of Synfix in those days with Nigerian Content Development and Monitoring Board. I think they did the Logic JQS as at that time, yes, I could remember. Synfix, True ID, Byteworks, Interglobal, Soca ID, Secure ID. I want to thank you. And of course, I will round up by saying this. I believe the technology for ID management can be localized. I sincerely believe so. I sincerely believe we should do all to protect our ID. As much as we want it for economic development, we must also make national security to be at the center of what we do. Nigeria is the biggest black nation on earth. Nigeria, the time to rise, the time to take our place in the Committee of Nations is now, and it starts with Nimsy. God bless you.
Thank you very much, the Honorable Minister of Interior, Dr. Olubunmi Tunji Ojo. Please, I indulge your can I indulge your indulgence for a minute to give the minister. I beg your pardon, please. Can we give the minister another round of applause, please? Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. And now, I want to recognize the Director General, National Senior Citizen Center, Dr. M.M. Omokaro. Please put your hands together. Recognize you. You're welcome. Thank you.
Coming up next to deliver the keynote address is the CEO MTN Group. Please join me to welcome to the podium Carl Olutokun Toriola, ably represented by Uche and Nebeli. Please let's give her a welcome. Thank you so much.
The President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, His Excellency Bola Ahmed Tinubu. The Vice President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, His Excellency Senator Kashim Shettima. The Secretary of the Federal Government of Nigeria, Senator George Akume. The Honorable Minister of Interior, Dr. Olubunmi Tunji Ojo. And the Acting Director General CEO of the National Identity Management Commission, Engineer Abisoye Koka Odushote. All protocol observed, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Ude, not Uche Enebeli. I'm the General Manager of IT Governance at MTN. I'm representing Mr. Carl Olutokun Toriola, CEO MTN Nigeria. He is unavoidably absent today, and I've asked that I express apologies and that asked for today. I would like to express my appreciation and thanks on behalf of MTN Nigeria for the opportunity to deliver the keynote address at such an important occasion. The decision to mark and celebrate National Identity Day every year is a clear recognition of the innovation and creativity of the ecosystem partners, and the result that can be achieved when, even with limited resources, 100 million milestone, with renewed leadership from the federal government, and with an innate availability of funds to expand and improve infrastructure from the World Bank, Nigeria is incredibly well positioned to complete the job. The resources and supports will be available to implement the next phase of enrollment to ensure that every Nigerian that needs identity have access to it. But in any journey, it is the last mile that is the hardest. Driving enrollment for the next 50 million Nigerians will be harder than the work that was required to enroll the first 100 million. Delivering universal access is a process that requires collaboration, commitment across the ecosystem. Collaboration between national and state government and agencies with commitments from subnational administration to support the enrollment process and a clear recognition of the strategic importance of their own developmental agenda. This needs to be supported with the funding, but not just to ensure the infrastructure is in place to enroll all Nigerians, but also to ensure that the resources and capacity are in place to maintain the database going forward. Collaboration with the federal government and the ecosystem of front-end enrollment partners, FPAs, who drive enrollment in the front line must continue and expand. I am proud to report that MTN Nigeria is one of the FPAs and that we have over 13 across the field operations and also services point across the nation. MTN Nigeria have enrolled over 7 million Nigerians for NIN. We know how important this is and we have invested in it being a core part of the solution. Most importantly, the sustainability of the national identity system will be built on collaboration with the NIN ecosystem and partners. And the citizens who receive the service, that we must all work together to overcome. As a digital operator, MTN sits at the heart of this user experience, not just as an enrollment partner for NIN, but also as a service provider on each of the building blocks required to deliver. Doesn't mean that they will open a bank account. It does not also mean that they will buy a SIM card. The reality is that all of these services that citizens are excluded from without NIN, they are not automatically integrated into once they enroll. That is why an integrated approach to NIN enrollment is increasingly important. We must not see enrollment in NIN as the end of the journey, but rather the beginning. And I think when the Honorable Minister was speaking, he emphasized that we must ensure that the benefits that enrollment entails access to are made available with the same commitment and rigor as we have demonstrated for NIN. It is a targeted and transparent social welfare payment that can be delivered that will make a real difference to the lives of Nigerians who need the help the most. It is the access to credit, access to market, access to insurance that participation in the formal financial economy enables that will help Nigeria micro entrepreneurs graduate to a new level. It is a fiscal benefit that comes from a productive population integrated into the formal economy that will help ensure the government has the resources required to invest in the next phase of development. It is a transparency and improvement in governance that it enables that will help ensure Nigeria will be confident in these resources, that the resources are well spent. At MTN Nigeria, we are fully committed. We fully believe in this vision. We are on this journey with you together, and we're excited about the opportunities in front of us. Thank you very much.
I think our keynote speaker deserves another round of applause. Thank you very much.
For another keynote address, let's welcome the Permanent Secretary, Public and Economic Affairs. Ladies and gentlemen, let's make warm and welcome, well represented rather, by Mrs. Eswabana Onkoyo. Put your hands together as she makes her way to the podium. Please.
Thank you very much, ma'am. Coming up next is the Goodwill messages, and Elijah will take that.
All right, for the Goodwill messages, we'll have the CEOs and MDs or their representatives from parastatals or MDAs. And first to go for the keynote, Goodwill message will be the representative of the Chief of Defense Staff. Please, let's put our hands together. The next would be the chairman and National Communications Commission, or the representative of the chairman. Please, let's put our hands together if they are here represented.
The next will be the DG Data, Nigeria Data Protection Commission, DG Dr. Vincent Olatunji. Please let's welcome him to the podium.
Honorable Dr. Olubume Tunji-Ojo, the Honorable Minister of Interior, a man who is very passionate about this country. You witnessed the way he spoke while he was here on the podium. And within 2 weeks of his coming to this seat as the Minister of Interior, he gave a marching order to Immigration Services about delay in processing international passports. And I think within 2 weeks, they were able to issue about 60,000 new international passports. It shows that you have a man who knows what he wants for this country, and he's really passionate to turn things around in Nigeria. We commend you, sir. You are already doing well, and we know that you will still do very, very well. The acting DG of Nimsy, Engineer Odusho Tekoka, from the experience you are bringing from the private sector, and the work you've done in Lagos State, it's obvious that you bring this to bear at the national level, and we pray that you succeed on this new journey. CEOs here present and represented, stakeholders here present, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. I think what we are doing here today is very, very significant to progress and national development in this country. We're all aware that the whole world is going digital. I am not sure of anything we can do now without going digital. The way we live, the way we work, the way we transfer businesses, even socialization, everything has gone digital. And one thing that is really important, that is the foundation of digital transformation, is the issue of identity. If you don't know who you are, the number of people in your country, you cannot plan. So for us to be able to make informed decisions that will lead to socio-economic development, the issue of digital identity is really important in this country. Looking at the 17 Sustainable Development Goals, we cannot achieve these goals without proper identity in the country. And bringing it down to Mr. President's 8-point agenda, the area of food security, the area of national security, the area of poverty alleviation, the area of inclusivity, the area of eradicating corruption. All these things are really important, which Mr. President laid down at this 8-point agenda, which we need to drive. How do we really effectively drive this 7-point agenda? We don't have any choice that we deploy digital technologies. And when you are deploying digital technologies, what is really important there is the issue of identity. We need to know ourselves, we need to know who we are, we need to know our number to be able to have informed planning that leads to sustainable development. Paragraph 9 of the DG's message speaks about the fact that we need to take the issue of the principles around data privacy and protection seriously. If you have identity, you have the database. If it is not secured, it cannot guarantee trust and confidence in the economy. Now we are looking at attracting foreign direct investment. A lot of countries, a lot of investors, they are not ready to do business with you. You don't have a secure identity management system. And if you don't have data privacy law and a data protection authority, and that's why we are lucky to say that Mr. President, one of the first things he did when he came to office was to sign the Nigeria Data Protection Act on the 12th of June 2023. So in doing digital businesses, the whole world is aware that Nigeria is ready, but it's a job that cannot be done by one person. All of us must work together. We must collaborate, we must partner. Government to give the policy direction, private sector to bring in their experiences, NGOs, civil society groups, the media, the area of advocacy awareness creation. With all of us working together, we will achieve that Nigeria of our dream of a renewed nation that can guarantee prosperity for all of us. And I believe all of us here today, working together, we're able to achieve this for Nigeria. I'd like to congratulate Nimsy and the minister for bringing this together today and wish us a very successful Identity Day. Thank you very much.
Thank you once again. Representing the Secretary to the Government of the Federation, Permanent Secretary, Economic and Political Affairs, please let's make warm and welcome Mrs. Ukwabag Unkoyo for her goodwill message. A round of applause for her. Keep clapping, keep clapping. Let's make her feel warm and welcome. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen of National Identity Commission, Engineer Abi Koka Odushoti. It is my utmost happiness to be here this morning. The issue of identity started in 1976, and we were all very, very young, most of us in this hall, especially us in the governance institutional reforms in Nigeria today, in the parastatals, the paramilitary offices that are in the Ministry of Interior, that is the Nigerian Immigration Service, the Correctional Service, the Fire Service, and Civil Defense. I'm sure most of us who are now the heads of those paramilitary agencies were in their early tender age when the story of identity in Nigeria started in 1976. And in 1977, the first act was signed. Here we are till today, we are still talking about management of identity in this great nation. For me, I am so happy this morning that Nimsy has returned back to his original mother and father, the Ministry of Interior. Nigeria, we are a great nation. For the first time I travel out of Nigeria, this our skin will identify us. We were 5 from Africa, 3 gentlemen from Zambia, Kenya, and Tanzania, and my sister and me from Ghana and Nigeria. When we were asked our countries, everybody mentioned where they come from. Immediately I said I was a Nigerian. Everybody frowned at me. I was so pissed off, so I asked the Europeans, have I ever coveted your sandals or apparel? Have I stolen your apparel or your sandals since I arrived in Europe? I have not done that. So don't frown at a Nigerian based on what you hear from the international media. There are good, bad, and ugly people in Nigeria. And I am here to represent my country. So I won't accept that kind of acceptance or recognition from you. Being a Nigerian, I am already taken as a bad person. Please remove that mindset and look at a Nigerian the way you see a person who is there. And here today, we are here talking about management of our identity. I wish to use this forum to appeal to all our heads of government that we should appreciate and accept whatever identity that comes, whatever documents that come from the National Identity Management Commission and the National Population Commission as authentic data of trying to identify us as a nation. Now we are not going to identify ourselves as I'm coming from that corner of Nigeria or from that center of Nigeria. We are all Nigerians, and we are here to work and make sure that we promote this nation so that we attract foreign direct investment into this country. Without identity, security cannot be put in place for this nation to be what we used to know as children, as far back as in that 1976. Anybody can travel from any part of Nigeria, from Port Harcourt to Sokoto. You are not afraid of anything. You can travel from Abeokuta to Maiduguri. You are not afraid of anything. From Calabar to Kano, and the vehicle spoils on the road. You sleep on the road and you wake up. People will come around, give you water, take care of you, give you bed to sleep. I am passionate about my nation, and I'll say it here. Thank you so much, Engineer Abby. Thank you so much, my honorable minister. Thank you, because you have really made us to realize that we can do this work. And God bless our president, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR, for the renewed hope and the 8 priority areas that he has brought to bear. We all work hand in hand to make sure we promote Nigeria. Thank you, and God bless Nigeria.
Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, let's celebrate her. Thank you so much for that very passionate delivery of your goodwill message. In her words, Nimsy has returned back to her original motherland. One more time, with hands together for her. Thank you very much, sir.
Coming up next to deliver his goodwill message is the Chairman, National Population Commission, Honorable Nasiru Isa Kwara. Please let's give him a warm welcome.
Your Excellency, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR President, Commander-in-Chief, Federal Republic of Nigeria, His Excellency, Vice President, Federal Republic of Nigeria, Senator Kashim Shettima, GCON, the SGF, ably represented here, our Minister of Interior, the Acting DG, Nimsy, all major stakeholders here. I recognize you and appreciate you, and good afternoon. National Population Commission is a major stakeholder in the identity ecosystem. We implement the civil registration system in Nigeria. Before, it was operated analog. We have digitized, DG, we are digital, and we are working on ensuring our data is well protected. And we are supporting Nimsy in the course of providing identity for this great country. We all understand the importance of identity for each and everyone in Nigeria. And I would like to commend Nimsy for the coverage so far. They've done a lot. But sincerely speaking, identity management is a work in progress. We'll always improve and improve on what we have. At the Commission, in the process of preparation for the census, we have acquired geospatial data. So we collaborate with Nimsy. We'll be able to say which area has recorded the greatest registration coverage. Every identity, you can identify the building where that person is, because we have the data of the entire building in the country and we've coded them. So we'll continue to discuss with Nimsy so we can integrate our data. You can identify every person that is registered in its location, where the person is. And also, the ECVRS that we're working on, we really do the birth registration and all other civil events like marriages, divorces, migration, and ultimately death. We'll be able to liaise with Nimsy and including INEC to make sure when a person dies, you don't continue to maintain the identity of that man as if he's alive. You have to cancel it. So we will interface with you and make sure we have a very clean data that we can use for our citizens. And as we join the rest of the world in celebrating this Identity Day, I'd like to congratulate Nimsy and to assure Nimsy and Nigerians that working together, even if Nigeria doesn't achieve any of the SDGs, we'll be sure to achieve SDG 16.9 by the grace of God. So I like to assure of MPC support, continuous support. I'll be working together to build a great country. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Chairman, National Population Commission. Please, let's give him another round of applause. Thank you very much.
For the next delivery, let's welcome the Group Chairman, IRS, Alhaji Rabiu Ishaku Alaji. Rabiu, rather. Alhaji Rabiu Ishaku Rabiu. Please put your hands together as he walks to the podium.
His Excellency, Mr. President, represented, Mr. Vice President, represented, Honorable Minister, Acting DG, CEO, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. One of the importance of data is to be able to solve problems. To be able to solve problems, you have to be able to know the quantity so you are able to manage. The DG has spoken so much about the importance of identity. Honorable Minister has marketed Nigeria for us. But the most important aspect of this is the ability of Mr. President to be able to put a round peg in a round hole by identifying the DG and the Honorable Minister, and also the importance of identity and its management to be able to help in the area of financial inclusivity and social services. This is a very important day. I'm very proud to be part of it, and I wish everybody the best in this endeavor. Thank you very much.
Next to give his goodwill message will be the Director of Sales, IDEMIA, Identity and Securities. Please, let's make warm and welcome Sush Gill. Put your hands together as he walks to the podium. Let's clap some while he walks gallantly to the podium again.
Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, permit me to stand on all existing protocols. First, I'd like to extend IDEMIA's congratulations to the Minister of Interior, Honorable Olubunmi Tunji Ojo, and the active and Chief Executive Officer of Nimsy, Madame Bisoye Koker Odushote, on their appointments. In French, I would say, toutes mes félicitations pour vos nominations. IDEMIA is happy with the participation of all the ministries, agencies of the Nigeria government who manage identity system, such as the World Bank with ID4D and the private sector. Your support will actualize several government programs that seek to reduce poverty, enable financial inclusion, and improve service deliveries in government. Social safety nets helps reduce poverty by providing income support and basic services to the most vulnerable groups in our society. However, the programs to succeed, it must have a robust and efficient identity management system. By leveraging on the NIN issued by Nimsy, government has access to data of the unemployed or underemployed who lack access to financial service and social welfare. The private sector, financial services, fintech companies can use the NIN to drive various financial initiatives such as mobile banking, mobile money, agency banking, micro and small-scale loans that stimulate the economy. Government also identify financial inclusion as an important tool to reduce poverty, generate employment, create wealth, improve welfare of people, and in turn, drive economic development. Identity system authenticates and verifies a person's identity and supports transparent interaction between people, the government, and businesses. It also generates a sustained increase in economic growth. We need to do much more to support the efficient implementation of identity-related programs so Nigeria can achieve the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals, SDG 16.9, which call for legal identity for all by the year 2030. At IDEMIA, we are proud to support these goals. IDEMIA is also proud of our relationship with Nimsy. For over a decade, IDEMIA supports Nimsy with the provision of a critical identity management infrastructure. As a small introduction, IDEMIA provides to Nimsy the multi-biometric search system referred to as an ABIS, Automatic Biometric Identification System. This system ensures that citizen identity in the database is unique and ensures one unique ID for one person. Furthermore, IDEMIA is currently implementing an entire system upgrade provisioned to accommodate 250 million records using our latest generation's Identity Biometric Recognition System, IBRS. The Nimsy database, as of July, is over 100 million records. This means Nimsy is well on its path to achieve the UN SDG goals target set for 2030. The new system will provide a verification infrastructure. This will enhance the Nimsy verification and authentication capabilities. When it goes live, Nimsy system will be the most powerful biometric system in the world compared only to the Aadhaar in India. By the way, India was also implemented by IDEMIA. The performance throughput for Nimsy is a powerful system capable to manage 1 million transactions per day for identity verification search. As I close, I want to say that identity is one of the basic building blocks of the fourth industrial revolution. The capability of identity technologies has improved drastically in the last decade. Identity has become a valuable tool for economic growth and development. Data in today's technology-driven world is the new gold mine. Nigeria started well its digital identity transformation. In June 12, 2023, President Bola Tinubu signed the Nigeria Data Protection Bill into law. The Nigeria Data Protection Bill of 2023 is the very first major law on the data protection in Nigeria. Under the new leadership at Nimsy, headed by Madame Kokoro-Dushote, I congratulate you once again. Your background and expertise in technology and innovation will improve the services and growth of Nimsy. It should position it as a technology-driven identity management agency to support the UN goals. I would like just to add something. You know, there was, a few months ago in Paris, there was a kind of business meeting between France and Nigeria under the leadership of the Nigerian ambassador in France and the French ambassador in Nigeria. And I would say that the repeated statement during and all along those days were, if you are not in Nigeria for business, you are not in Africa. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, I thank you all. God bless you.
Thank you very much, sir.
Coming up next to deliver his Goodwill message is the Managing Director, Banks for Technology Limited, Dayo Bankole. Please let's give him a warm welcome.
The Honorable Minister, Dr. Olubumi Ojo, the Acting DG, Mrs. Bisoye Koka-Odishote, a member of the Nimsy. Let me congratulate the Minister and the DG for the new appointment. Well deserved. And we all know the age around this. These are tech people looking at the background of the Minister himself and the DG, where they are coming from. For us, as a partner to Nimsy, MPC, we understand the usefulness of identity. For some of us who have been out of the country, we know what it is to be identified. All I would say is using the identity as a point of truth, and we need to be truthful to ourselves. Deceiving ourselves, we really damage this country. The only thing we can do is to make sure that we do the right thing by bringing everyone into the tax net, or to identity net rather. That will help affect our economy and project us to be among the leading country in the world as the West Africa. And in West Africa and in the world entirely. I just want to congratulate and to assure you that we, as one of the local content in Nigeria, provide you with the best of it all. Like the minister had mentioned, let's do Nigeria for Nigeria. We can do it. We have the best stand in the world in Nigeria. When you go to the United States, they mention Nigeria. When you go to Europe, they mention Nigeria. And my colleague here that also tech company can attest to this. The great thing they've done in the industry, of the tech industry, we're ready to do all we can to support this to be a success. Thank you once again. We will do all we can to support it. Thank you, the Honorable Minister and the DG. Thank you very much.
A resounding round of applause as he takes his seat. All right, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, all protocols duly observed. A little switch on the program as we invite for the launching of the self-service online solution, our Director, Information Technology and Identity Database, Engineer Chuks Onyepunuka. Distinguished guests, put your hands together as he makes his way to the podium or for his presentation.
Good afternoon, all. First and foremost, the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria and Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces, His Excellency, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, our Vice President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Senator Shetima, our Honorable Minister of Interior, Dr. Honorable Olubemi, and our able, amiable, and pragmatic acting DG, Engineer Abisoye Koka Odishote. I'm standing here on behalf of my DG. Based on the visionary, my DG is a visionary leader, and based on this one of these strategic objectives, we are aware of the request of Nigerian citizens in terms of easing the process of enrollment and modification. In order to ease that process, our DG has come up with a new product that will excite Nigerian citizens, that will make Nigerians to sit down at the comfort of their homes, wherever they are, to enroll themselves or do self-modification without having to, run around. And this is in a twinkle of an eye. So to do that, we will launch that product today, and to assist with the launching of that product, with the calm permission of my DG CEO, I would like to invite Banksford, one of our strategic partners, to come and showcase that new product. After this showcasing of the new product, we will start to roll it out so that our brothers and sisters, wherever they are, can sit down and carry out the enrollment with ease, and you will get your name generated immediately, within seconds. Especially those in diaspora, it will be a lot easier for them. So to that note, I'm inviting Bansford to come and showcase the new products. Bansford, where are you? Yeah.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Ridwan, and I work with Banksford Technologies Limited, a local ICT company. We are the proprietary owners of Vexit. Vexit is the application that is powering the new self-service Nimsy application that will be used for diaspora, NIN enrollment, modification of data, digital ID generation, and NIN validation. So I'll run us through the process. Permit me to stand on existing protocols. So the application is going to be on the Play Store and the iOS Store, so users can download the application. So the first one is the adult enrollment. So an adult goes into the Play Store or the iOS Store, be it as it may. You download the application, and when you download the application, you have to sign up on the application. This is what you see first. So let me run us through the sign up into the application. So there's a prompt. So the prompt asks for your surname, your first name, your biodata, basically. So when you fill out all this information, let's kindly run through. So it fills up all this information. You get your phone number, your email address, then your other biodata information. So this adult is signing in without an NIN. So supposedly this adult is in diaspora, Nigerian is trying to sign up for NIN, so they can sit in the comfort of their homes and register for NIN, capture their biometrics, and capture their finger biometrics and their facial biometrics, as well as other biodata information using their smartphone. They don't need additional hardware. So you put a password, you confirm the password. So there's a facial capture to show that you are the one logging into the application. This is to avert any security risk. So the application is intuitive. It tells you what to do. If there's not enough lighting, it tells you to go under a light so that you can capture your face essentially. So after that, you can now sign up into the application. So sign up successful, then you can click to log in into the application with your username and the password that you have provided much earlier. So that's the password. Then you log in into the application. So before you log in into the application, it requests for your facial biometrics again. So you have to put your face there to show that you were the one to sign up into the application so that you can be able to sign up essentially. So because the adult that signed up into the application signed out without an NIN, it means the adult doesn't have an NIN. So it requires you to enroll for NIN. So when you enroll for NIN, then it unveils the other modules of the application. So you're going to select a finger. So there's a pre-enrollment check to detect multiple enrollment. We're not sure if you have NIN or you have NIN. So if you don't have NIN, when you put in, you do the enrollment check, it runs through the Nimsy database and checks for your fingerprint. If it's not in the database, then it allows you to proceed. Then you can now register for your NIN from the comfort of your home. So it's looking for the finger that you selected, so maybe the thumb or the index finger. So it queries the database. So it means that that person has not been registered for NIN. Then you proceed. So the first thing is to enter your passport number. So that person is in diaspora, in Nigeria, maybe in Europe or anywhere. So when you pull that, you continue. When you click on continue, so it goes into the immigration database and prefills your biodata, your major biodata. So what it's doing is loading. It's because there's an integration with the immigration database as well. So for this use case, we're going to fill the name one after the other. All right, so before that, you have to make a payment if you're in diaspora. So you put whether your MasterCard or your Visa card, you provide the details. Once you provide those details, it charges you, it gives you the amount you're going to pay. Once you complete that payment process, then you'll be able to capture your biodata, your fingerprints, and your facial biometrics. Then you can go ahead and enroll for your NIN. It generates a tracking ID, and within a short period of time, your NIN comes. But I'm walking us through the process one after the other so we can have the seamless user experience. So the payment is successful now. So after the successful payment, then you can go ahead to enroll for NIN. So the first thing is the biodata is asking for your surname, your first name, if you have a middle name, which is not a compulsory field. You put in your gender, then your date of birth. Please kindly note that this is for an adult. Okay? So basically, if you're somewhere in maybe Ghana, so it's not going to request for some other information because he assumes that you're in diaspora. Okay? So all he needs to ask for is your address. It's not going to ask for your local government area. So you put in your address, your postal zip code, and other demographic information. Okay, your phone number, then your email address, as well as your height in centimeters. So these are all compulsory fields that needs to be completed. So after that, additional demographics, you put your title. If you're a doctor, you're a professor, you're an engineer, you're an architect, you put all those salutation. Okay? So, so the next thing is to capture your biometrics. So what we do is, because it is self-service, you're the one doing it yourself with your mobile device. You're going to capture your left 4 fingers. After that, you capture your right 4 fingers. Then you capture your left thumb and your right thumb in that order. So once you're able to capture, then you click on the complete. Once you click on complete, it sends it. Okay, so I will just walk us through that as well so we can see how it works. So like I said much earlier, the application is intuitive. It keeps telling you what you do. If you're not doing properly, it tells you what you do. If there's no enough light, it tells you to go under light so that we can capture the right vector for you. So searching. Okay, so it has captured that. Then the last one is the right thumb. Okay. All right, because the person doing that wasn't placing the hand finger properly, so the application was telling the person to place the hand properly. So the next thing is the facial capture. So when you do the facial capture, it pops up the front camera of the device automatically. Then it tells you to place your face in the oval shape. Then it's clearing the background. So all the noise at the background, you can decide to be behind a tree. It clears the background, and automatically is a standard Nimsy picture, and you click on submit. Once you click on submit, before that, before the last phase, then scan your document. So the application is also powered with optical character recognition feature that allows you to scan your valid ID without external. It pops up the camera of the device, then it captures the ID. You can also fetch it from your device if it's saved on your device already. Apologies for that. Okay. So the scanned document has been uploaded already. And it's going to ask for the document type. So that person is maybe scanned national ID or your international passport or your driver's license. After that, it allows you to append your signature. You don't need any external hardware to sign. All you need to do is the screen of the device will show a blank page that allows you to sign electronically with your hand or a stylus pen. Once you sign that, you save the signature, then you save. So after saving, there's an attestation to say that you have provided all the right data. So then after that, you check the box to attest, then you click on submit. So this processing means that it's going to the Nimsy database. And at this point, the enrollment requested has been made. So after that, it generates a tracking ID to you, which will be sent to your email address or your phone number, be it as it may. And you can also see it on the screen. So you can copy that. Then at a much later time, your NIN will be generated. So this is self-service NIN that can be done on a mobile device. Yes, so you can also print the slip if you want to, or you save it as a PDF on your device. Yes, so this is the typical NIN slip, but with a tracking ID, because there needs to be approval from the Nimsy. Yes, so it has been saved on the device. Thank you. No, I'm not done. Thank you. So this is for adult registration. So I'll quickly walk us through the child registration, because we understand that minors cannot go ahead and register NIN. Before you are 18 years old, you need to be tied to an adult. We understand that many of these minors are also in diaspora, so their parents can download this application and use their own NIN to generate NIN for their kids. So I'll quickly run us through this process as well. So because I now have an NIN, when I log into the application, I do the face verification. It pops out all the modules: modification, revalidation, get digital ID, and as well enroll. So I can now enroll for all my kids if I'm staying abroad. So the first thing is payment. So once you go ahead to make the payment, you provide your MasterCard or your Visa card, be it as it may. When you provide all this information, you get to make the payment. So after the payments, then you can now enroll your child or your ward. So payment has been successful, then you can go ahead to capture the child's data. So you can fill up all the information. So enrolling for these will take less than 5 minutes for an adult. Same thing for a child. All right? So we're collating the data, filling the data for the child. Okay, so you're filling the address. Okay, so you can just run through this. It's pretty much the same process. It's just that an adult is assisting their word to register for NIN. So I will run through modification of data. It means that I can stay in the comfort of my home, download this application, and do data modification, whether I want to change my date of birth, whether I want to change my middle name, or I want to change my surname. Maybe a woman that's not been married who wants to change their surname, then you can back it up with documents to show that. So I'll quickly run us through that. So this allows that Nimsy will focus on their primary goals instead of Nigerians flooding their offices to do this data modification. So because I'm signing into the app, every time that I sign into the application, as the custodian of the application, it has to come up with facial recognition. So it ensures that another person is not signing into the application but me. Okay, so there's a privacy policy. Yes, so for the, okay, so there's a privacy policy that Nimsy would allow you to go through. So when you agree on that, yes, you can now be able to do any of these. So the modification, I want to do change of date of birth. I want to change my date of birth. Maybe I had the incorrect one before. So now I'll make my payments. Once I make my payment, it allows me to do the modification. So there's a payment platform that's been integrated already. It generates the payment pin. You insert into the application. You make the payment, and you go ahead to do the service. So you're providing here, you're providing your card details to facilitate the payment. Okay, so payment is successful now. Then I can now go ahead to do the change of date of birth. So I'll select the right date of birth that I want to change, essentially. So after doing that, I need to upload at least one of these documents, maybe an affidavit, age declaration from national population or from a court. Then once I do that, I do a fingerprint capture and the facial print capture as well. So every time that I do a modification, it's going to collect my VETO, both my fingerprint and my facial biometrics. So the background cleansing, you submit. So here we're doing the fingerprint capture. So this is in line with Nimsy's rules and regulation for modification. Okay, so we're capturing the finger. The reason why that didn't work was because the person didn't place the finger with enough light. So if there's not enough light, it will not capture because it has to see your VETO properly to avoid rough data. Okay, so it has captured the right finger. Yes, now we're going to the left thumb and then the right thumb. Okay. So this is done, then to the right thumb. Okay, so all the fingerprints, all the biometrics have been captured, then you submit. So there's an attestation as well. You check, you submit. So by the time you submit your request for modification, it's going to generate a tracking ID for you. And it tells you that your request has been submitted. You're going to check back at a later time. So when you click on OK, within the application, there's a status report there under the modification. You can check status so that whenever you check the status, it tells you the status of your request. So here it's saying that it has been submitted, but it has not been approved. By the time your modification has been approved, you're going to see approved under status and your tracking ID to track it. Then last but not the least is the digital ID generation. So the digital ID generation, what it does is that we want to eliminate Nigerians from carrying their NIN and exposing their NIN for security purposes. So when I go to any vendor, be it banks or telcos, I don't have to provide my NIN because I want to renew my SIM card or I want to do a welcome back. So I just provide a digital ID in form of a QR code. So there's another application that will be sitting down at the back, at the vendor's end, whether telcos or banks. So all they need to do is pop up the application, scan the digital ID, and they get your NIN, which includes your facial biometrics, your finger biometrics, as well as your biodata and demographic information. So let us quickly run through so we can see what it looks like. So here there's an information that you have to read, and when you accept that, it proceeds. So the first thing is you get to make a payment for the digital ID. So once you make payments, you convert your NIN to digital ID, and we're going to see what it looks like. So here is the payment portal, trying to ensure that payment is made first. So, okay. So payment has been successful. So when payment is successful, automatically it generates your digital ID for you. It's going to pop up on the screen right now. So before that, you put the NIN, and there's a validation as well, because we want to ensure that you're not getting digital ID for another person. Yes? Yes. So this is the digital ID. So it saves within the application. You can't even download it for security. So whenever you sign into the application, remember when you sign into the application, it asks for your facial biometrics. Then it pops on your digital ID. So when you get to the vendor, you provide it to them. They scan the QR code, and voila, they can get your information. Thank you so much.
Yeah, I would like to say thank you all for this moment. This is enrollment made easier. So the introduction of this new product will go a long way to ease the process of enrollment, modification, and generating digital ID. So to this end, I would like to say many thanks to my acting DG CEO for his immense support towards the design, development, and implementation of this new product. Thank you all.
Come on, let's put our hands together for that innovative launch. This is enrollment and registration, not at your doorstep, but right in your palms. A round of applause one more time for that launch. And now, to break some ice, let's welcome for a drama presentation the award-winning Nimsy Drama Group. Please, for your relaxation and entertainment, put your hands together as they set up the stage for their wonderful presentation.
May God let me sell my market today. Hey, God.
Fast. Madam
Market. Hey, God. Make us sell market today. Hey, Baba God. I hope say my customers, then they never finish. Hey. I opened this market today. In Jesus' name, I go buy. Fine rice. Kuli, go have. Mama Samson. How are you, Jare? Yeah, Samson. Come. Where you they go? Where are you hurrying to? Eh? You just shade market. You never say you don't they run. Where do they run? They go. Hear what? Hey. Wait! That is not what they said. What they said was that we should come with our NIN. You don't know. You don't even know. Bang. Hello. Eh? Madam. I beg you can't let me explain to you, Ojare. You don't even know what they are talking about. See, what they are saying is that you should come with your NIN. Have you heard about it before? Eh? You don't know what NIN is. Let me tell you. NIN is National Identification Number. Now with this number, you go link your SIM together. Now with this number, you go open your bank account. Now with this number, you go get driving license, even your tax and your pension. And now with this number, even your children, they go fit write national examination like JAM, WAEC, NECO. Without even this number, sef, the place where you say you dey rush, they go. You don't go see the palliative collect and the welfare. Robertson, Yahoo, Ramota, engineer, exporter. You don't even get up. You can't get anything done. Now you can say, where can I enroll? Say, let me tell you, just go there under the mango tree behind the market square there. You will see where there's the Nimsy center. There you can enroll.
See me thinking my people are after me.
See, even confused man knows say NIN is important.
So this is the reason why I could not communicate with my wife. Because my NIN was not linked to my line.
Sure you hear me?
I don't know what. Oh my God. And that is the reason why I lost that job interview. Oh God. With this information, I think I have to get a room. Thank you.
Yeah, where's Papa? Of course I am.
No. Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying.
Hello.
Oh, jeez, man. You know what I'm saying.
I will. Hey, beg, I don't hear. Which of the rapper?
I did not.
Okay, I don't hear. You don't do the girl. Yeah, where's Potter?
One more thing. I'll meet you at the King's Palace. But don't be feeling like you're better than me.
Of course I am.
Your Jogu's wife.
Bele, yes, girl. Nonsense. After now, then go say, yeah, boss say, she is too, I too know. Now she sabi everything. Yes, K. If you know NIN, you sabi everything. If not because the thing concern all of us, I would not even have told her. She for use her tongue count at it. Yeah, woman. Yeah, we exporter.
Oh, Mama.
Are you not seeing somebody?
Mama, you need to get some glasses, man.
No, Shira.
All right, sir. I'll come call you back later. And let me go to the Chief Palace. The share is on palliatives, man.
Everybody should dress be weary.
Let's go.
Moriba baba mi o, ọba tó mo lé mi ò pẹ́ rí ọba, ọba ládé, ọba olówó, ọba bàbá ọmọ olówó, ọba ládé His Royal Majesty, King Akiola Adeolu Ọ̀jàjà one. Ọba Aláàfin, gbogbo constituency, National Identity Management Commission, lórí orílẹ̀-èdè Nàìjíríà pátápátá. Oh, mo súnmọ́ bá níwọ̀n gbèje, mo jìnnà sọ́ba níwọ̀n ẹgbẹ̀fà. Torí pé ẹni tó bá rí ọba fín lọ́ba ń pa, èmi ò máa ní rọ́bà fín tèmi. Kábíyèsí o, bàbá jíire, kábíyèsí jíire, àbùṣe bùṣe.
Kábíyèsí o,
Balogun.
Kábíyèsí o.
You're welcome.
Kábíyèsí o. Kádé pẹ́ lórí.
My good
Kí bàtà
friend.
pẹ́ lẹ́sẹ̀.
You're welcome. Sit
Káṣẹ
down.
pẹ́ lẹ́nu yín, bàbá. Kábíyèsí. My king. My king.
Good to see you. It's always
My
good
king.
to see you.
My king. I greet you, sir.
Welcome.
I greet you, my king. I can see the atmosphere outside. People are, they are just happy, dancing. My king. I hope say no be the message where people are saying outside that you want to add another wife, making number 10 Olori Lafi. My king. My king.
Balogun.
My king, you know now.
Balogun.
My king.
Well, aside that, I'm pleased that our kingdom is known for peace and prosperity. That the people of different tribes and tongues that we have welcomed into our community prosper under my reign. I'm happy for our accomplishment, especially in these past few weeks, how government essential services have been deployed in our community. These things give me joy. I think the old gods must have remembered us for good this time.
Mo rí bàbá mi o, kábíyèsí o, ọba aládé ẹ máa pẹ́pẹ́pẹ́ fún wa lórí ààfin. Káṣẹ pẹ́ lẹ́nu, kí bàtà pẹ́ lẹ́sẹ̀, káṣẹ pẹ́.
You're welcome. You're Lodja. You're welcome.
Kábíyèsí o.
Kábíyèsí o. You're welcome, my son.
Kábíyèsí.
You're welcome.
Kábíyèsí ayé mi.
Really? Ó ṣe ayé.
Phenomenon kábíyèsí o. Yo.
You're welcome, my son.
Kábíyèsí o.
You're welcome, my people.
Kábíyèsí o.
I believe you have all obtained the national identification number.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni kábíyèsí.
Okay.
Yo, man. Do you have NIN? I got my NIN, man.
Very.
I did that in the States. I got my NIN. We got centers in diaspora. That's why I got my NIN. I got my NIN, man. I got my NIN. I got my NIN.
You see, my people, it gives me joy to see that 95% of people in my community have a means of identification, the national identification number.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni kábíyèsí.
It is then no wonder that there's a seamless handshake between the government and the people of this community. We would have become a point of envy and jealousy from other communities.
Yes.
Thank you so much, my people.
Kábíyèsí o. Kábíyèsí o.
Kábíyèsí ayé, man.
So what are you waiting for? Enroll for the national identification number and enjoy all government services. Balogun, share the palliative.
Kábíyèsí o.
Kábíyèsí ayé, man.
My identity.
Your identity.
Our identity concerns all. Kábíyèsí.
Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, clap, clap, clap some. The Nimsy Drama Group International presents. Sounds like a clip from Netflix, right? They deserve an AMVC award, right? What do you think?
That was a stellar performance by the National Identity
It's well with you, my
Management
son.
Drama
It
Group.
is well with you.
Please
Thank you.
put your
It's well
hands
with you.
once
Thank
more
you.
for the Nimsy
Thank you.
Drama Group because
Thank
I
you.
think they deserve it.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you
you.
very much. Coming up next is the presentation of the ID Day Competition Award to the winners by the Honorable Minister of Interior and the Acting Director General of Nimsy, may I humbly invite to the podium once again the Honorable Minister, Dr. Olubunmi Tunji Ojo, and the Acting Director General and Chief Executive Officer of the National Identity Management Commission, Engineer Abisoye Koka Odushote. Please let's give them a warm welcome. Thank you very much.
Please keep clapping till they make it up to the podium. Please indulge us by your hand.
In the category of poetry, first in position goes to Abdullahi Yusuf. Please make your way to the stage. Abdullahi Yusuf, please let's give him a round of applause. Let's appreciate him. Let's appreciate him.
Certificate of Excellence presented to Abdullahi Yusuf for winning first place in poetry writing tertiary category, Identity Day 2023. Congratulations. 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 That's the camera. Okay. Congratulations. Thank you.
Congratulations to Abdullahi Yusuf. The next second in position goes to Okay Madabuchi Miracle. Please, can you make your way to the stage? Oh, the third position, excuse me. The third position goes to Okay Madabuchi Miracle. Please make your way to the stage. Let's appreciate him, please.
Stand in the middle. Congratulations, OK, Miracle, Madubuchi. We will also present it to you by speaking Igbo. All right? Congratulations. Thank you. Thank you.
Please, let's appreciate OK Madubuchi Miracle with a round of applause. Thank you very much. And the first position in the category of artwork goes to Abdusalam Bashira. Please, I can't pronounce the other one. Please, if you're around, make your way to the stage.
You should try.
Thank you very much.
We come to the middle. Congratulations. Congratulations, Abdul Salam Bashira Ohuni, right? Congratulations, congratulations, congratulations. Yeah, let your name be, yeah. Congrats, congrats.
Congratulations, Bashira. Please, let's appreciate her with a round of applause. And the first category in artwork goes to Muhammad, Uthman Muhammad. Please, Uthman, if you're around, can you make your way to the stage?
Oh.
Let's appreciate him, please.
Congratulations, Mohammed Uthman Mohammed, for winning first place in artwork secondary category. Let me plead with you. I want to see you come back in a few years. Make sure you win the tertiary category. Is that a promise? Congratulations. Congrats. Congrats.
Okay, can we have all the participants come on stage for another group picture, please? Can you hurry up? Come to the stage for a group picture.
Join them. Or maybe come here.
Please, let's celebrate them. Let's celebrate them. Let's celebrate them.
Thank you, sir. Yes.
Thank you, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. All protocols duly observed. We're slowly winding down, but let's acknowledge the presence of Malam Hadi Mohammed, Executive Director, Finance and Admin, representing the Managing Director, Nige Concert. If you are here, please let's make him feel warm by a round of applause. Thank you very much. Also here is the representative of the Registrar of the Joint Admission Matriculation Board. Put your hands together. Let's make the representative warm. Acknowledge, sir. You're welcome, sir. Thank you so much. And now, for the vote of thanks, let's welcome our delectable Director, Legal, Regulatory and Compliance Services, Nimsy, the person of Barrister Adiza Ali Dagabana. Please, let's make her feel welcome.
Your Excellency, Honorable Minister of Interior, please permit me to stand on already established protocol. Our acting DG, thank you very much. Despite the short notice, the short period within 2 or 3 weeks that you had to give us the approval to proceed with the ID Day commemoration for 2023. Your support came at a timely period, and we thank you for that. Our sponsors, you've already gotten a ministerial thank you. So I don't think I can add to that. The minister has already thanked each and every one of you. Thank you for being part of our support team. The agencies under the Ministry of Interior, our brothers that welcomed us warmly back into the house. Thank you very much. Nimsy board members, because we have institutional agencies on our board. Thank you for always being here for us. To the staff and management of Nimsy, we say thank you for showing up. We know we've had some people grumbling about transportation costs on Saturday to the event. But I'm sure by the time we reconcile our accounts, the DG will graciously approve a stipend of transportation to everyone. So thank you very much for honoring our invitation, and we pray that each and every one of us will return back to our homes safely. And in the meantime, we are going to serve lunch after the national anthem. We have the Honorable Minister and